one that doesn't actually really. Welcome to
They're right there.
Satisfactory. Me and Death Knight are here playing Satisfactory. That's what you'll hear in the background if he chooses to speak. So let's get started.
There we go. I figured it out.
Yay!
5 plants, 1 conveyor belt, tier 3.
Nice.
That's where I screwed up on. I did conveyor belt at both ends. Coal coming in one way, coal coming in the other way, then feeding it to the plants. I knew I did it somehow.
Okay, for those of you just joining, this is actually a pre-established world. So I have a lot of things that you won't have starting out. However, I'll try to stick to the basics for simplicity reasons here. So you need to start out. I find, like, I'm on the ocean here. You can see there's already a power plant going over here, and that's the name of the game: power plant production. This has been running for, oh god, what, 2-3 weeks without issue. It just keeps it going. So what we're going to do is, I'm pretty much going to, that one doesn't have all the tricks into it, but this as well. So when you go to place your foundation, for those who don't know, if you tap your R button, you'll see in the middle of the screen it changed from, you can change it from default to zoom. You want zoom, click one click, and then you can drag and pull. I do not have a house jetpack on, so I want to try to keep this as open at beginning game level as I can, and hopefully it helps. I know we've all struggled with power production in one shape, fashion, or form. Matter of fact, that's what Death Knight was just talking about. He was having a coal starvation. And you can't run a coal power plant without coal, so yeah, if it starves, it doesn't work.
Pretty much.
So definitely not building this on this server too, because I need more power. We've got lots and lots of power here, but this is more of a how-to video. So you need to make yourself a very substantial size platform here. Now I'm going to tie it into my existing coal production because, well, there's no sense in not. To be honest with you. You want to see more they got coal production, that's easy to do. I'm just assuming that you already got coal production, so otherwise you wouldn't be building a coal plant. Note that my coal production is maxed on this one miner. Oh, it's like a Mark II. But it feeds those 4 plants over there just fine. And that's what we're going to work on. We're going to build another duplicate 4 plant, kind of sort of speaking over here, but it's not going to be exactly the same. So when you're making a coal factory, you can see all the resources down in the lower right hand corner here. And if you hit the right buttons and not hit the wrong button, it doesn't take your thing away. Oh, wrong one. Good generator. A few things are actually important here. One, line up all your ports. If you're having a hard time snapping stuff, hit your control key. And you'll see, it'll snap it to that line. You'll see the line appear. There you go. Snap it. See? Like here? Boom. Then you'll know that they're all exactly lined up. And that's kind of important when you're trying to do your belts. Because of the way I'm going to do my belts, which puts things out of the way. Up these belt risers. Conveyor lifts, actually, is what they're actually called. To get my coal production up to a level that's above, so I don't have to, quote unquote, worry about my conveyors in the way. A little trick I've learned. Still doing it, Jazz.
What's that?
I'm still bloody hitting that Q button to walk.
Yeah.
So the trick I've learned is to take a splitter and you line it up. You see the little white line. It tells you, oh, that's where it's going. It's up according to, and you'll see. Hit your F button, hit your control, and delete 2 at one time. So now you're connected. And if you come over here and do the same process, I really should have those. Let's go. Okay, so that'll get us going here. I had to put things in my hot bar, Jazz. by just hitting the E button after I pick what belt I want. And a single click, and you look up, will raise your belt up off the ground. Boy, that belt fills up really quick with a freaking tier 6 belt.
And you're welcome for me unlocking those for you.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so my first trick, or tip, but that's okay. It's fine here. I'm gonna put 4 walls. I'm gonna stack them up. Now, basically what I'm doing is I'm building a water tower. Doesn't matter if that wall clips, the wall's gonna go away, so. That's the easiest way to make a water tower that I found. So you need one of these. This is a Mark II. You can use a Mark I. But make sure that little blue ring, see, goes over the top of the pipe and all the way down. Whatever pump you use, that blue ring has to pump up and over. That is the absolute key to that whole process. Here's an important part as well. So you can't just throw it in the water, your water pump. See how it's free? The bottom here, it's not touching anything. That's what you want. If it's in the ground, it reduces your which is, well, not good. water I'm going to produce is going to be a little excessive. Okay, I'm putting in 3 water pumps for 4 generators. Each generator takes 45 units of water. I'm not sure their exact unit, what they're classifying as a unit, but that's what it is. It's 45 per unit of measurement. Huh? I built the stairs right in my way, Joe. Okay. They only produce 45, or they only use 45 meters squared. The pumps put out 120 meters per squared. So 2 of them is 90. So you should be able to get away with just using 2 pumps to run 4 coal generators. But as you can see, this platform is large enough that I can actually put more on this other side, and that's why I did that on purpose, because if you're starting this out, you know that you're going to need more power than 4. There's just no way in God's green earth that you are running the manufacturing facilities that you need with 4 generators. I think Death Meadow did
yes.
4 coal generators ain't gonna run your whole thing. There's just
No.
way. So
Maybe a small low base.
a baby base, yes.
Let's see. Like I got like on my private world, I got 9 coal generators, and they're only producing 1,015 megawatts. That's without power ups.
Well, I done screwed up.
Why?
Oh, it wasn't on purpose. It just didn't snap. Things did not snap. I'm trying to connect the coal belts, and when I did it, I kind of, well, inadvertently got it at an angle, so it doesn't want to, it's not going to line up. The yellow, those yellow arrows in which direction your belt's going to be flowing from. So make sure you get those belts correct. The inputs. Luckily, I haven't done that in a while. Mac, turn that around. careful when you delete stuff. I deleted my 4. Well, let's see if this works. Oh, there we go. If you're placing a belt that wants to do that 90-degree angle stuff, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Pick that belt, now it wants to do is these 90s. See that 90? You have accidentally hit the R button. Hit that R button again, and it'll go back to default, and then you can make it go wherever you need it to go. Versus always making a 90. Which can come in handy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if you're trying to get everything to go in the same area and go in 90s and stack everything, yeah, great. Which I have done. Let's see. So we have coal. That's what we're looking for, is coal. It's going up. Now, one of the things you gotta learn about these pumps, or coal generators specifically, is that they won't start themselves at all. So you're gonna have a booster in here. We'll discuss that here in a second. Okay, so I have all 3 of these running into the same feed, going into my tower. Now this tower, what happens is, the science behind this tower is there's several different ways of doing this. You can do it with a tower, or you can do it flat. If you do it flat, you need more pumps, at least 1 to 2 more pumps than what are required, so the pipes stay full. You got to have that 300 meters squared to fill this gauge. So that's a Mark II pipe. That's 300. If I upgrade that pipe, oh, it's only one of Mark II pipes. That's all we have, right? Jazz? Mark II
Yes.
600 and Mark I is a 300. Here I am giving false information. You gotta get your 600. You gotta fill that pipe. If you are lacking in any way, shape, fashion, or form, You're gonna have pulsing of your volt generation, and that's all there is to it. It's just gonna pulse. There's nothing you can do about it if you don't have enough water. But water. You have to have enough water. For those of you who don't know, I'm stuck in here, right? No, not technically. You can actually if I can get it right. You can run. You slide underneath the belts or pipes. I just had a issue because I have a jetpack on and it wants to take off instead of sliding. So now one of the reasons I'm putting this water tower in anything under that height, any input underneath this height right here, will never need a pump to keep it filled. No matter what you do, it'll never run out of water as long as you're getting water pumped over here. That pipe will stay full. I've watched numerous videos on this to figure this out. A lot of YouTubers don't tell you why. They just tell you do this, and then, well, then you're stuck trying to figure out why. But I figured out that as long as it's below that, you should only need that one pump to get it up and above. Because the water pumps themselves will pump to that pump easily. They have 10 meters of uplift, head lift. That pump is well within the 10 meters of head lift. So your Mark III power poles have 10 slots. We have to have power to get this system to even a boot. better to make sure you have your fuel in your water before you actually give it a boost. Show you how to do that. Right here. I'm not going to add belts to these biomass burners. They're just used to kickstart the system. Not used for any other purpose other than kickstart the system if you ever have an issue or a down. Sounds like puppies having an issue.
Yeah, people are. That family's coming back, so.
Puppies getting excited.
Mm-hmm.
All my play toys are coming back to play.
Pretty much.
There we go. Solid buyout fuel. That's what I was looking for. Jeez. Why I got turbo fuel. Well, I just sold all the solid biofuel, so there's none in the extra-dimensional space. So you guys just saw that pop. I'm putting too much strain on those that biofuel generator. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and disconnect all this. That biofuel generator should run one water pump. Or allow me to actually turn it on and not off the system. So now I'm making exactly what I need and using what I need. I'm kind of maxed out here. But like I said, it's just to get things started. So that should be put right in our pump.
I'll take those off you.
Let's see if I can add one more generator to the system. There we go. Can't use three. So, okay, so exactly what you don't want to do. You don't want to blow your circuit here. go around and find your slugs and get these power charges. Now what's going to happen is my output is going to be hole. So my capacity is 150 megawatts. Way up there. The gray line. I'm assuming 28. Both those are running. Oh, look. Pump is running. We got a little bit of water on the side. But now, if we go ahead and we add this, we shouldn't drop the power. Now that pump is really pumping. See that? We got a full pipe here. We should have a full pipe here. Here's a full pipe. So why do you see no connection? Alright, that was full. That was full. And that was full. And I was thinking I could do this. Oh, I thought I could go here. Okay, so I'm not getting water for this one. I was kind of hoping that it would just work and not fight me, but it's not going to do that. When I placed that down, it was yellow. See, look, that's all it took. It was yellow. Now that cross piece was yellow. Every one of these crosses you put in, when water comes in, it's going to divide it 3 ways. A third's going to go that way, a third's going to go this way, and a third's going to go this way. So it's important to have a full pipe with a max amount of flow. So. Now these things put out 75 megawatts, which is not much. Now, if I connect the power, you see smoke. You see smoke. Okay. Let's go over here and hit the little standby button. Literally all these are used for is just to get the water to them so that they actually get going. With that much coal going to it and that much water, full pipe right here. Full pipe. You'll never. That pipe has 100. Is that 121 meters squared? Yeah. There's your basic setup. That will work great. Now, you want to add a little buffer in there to make sure that things don't run dry. Not necessarily a bad idea. fluid buffer in here. Does not require any power. So what we're doing is we're adding a buffer. Now, that pipe is full. This is filling up, so you have 400 meters squared of water as a buffer if, by chance, your pumps go down for whatever reason. You have an additional 400 meters worth of water in this buffer. To continue having operation of your plant. Give you a little time to fix stuff. So, that's basically a basic plan. Upgraded parts. You can go Mark 1s with all this and not have an issue. This is a small plant, small production. Now this is running, I'm going to go ahead and add it. To my system. Now this system is only making 787 megawatts over here, but it's only running these coal mines and the drone parts. Coal mine there. Let's get a boost. Let's run that coal mine there, and that one down there, and those two over there. Okay, so turbo fuel, Jazz, it stinks. I'm using jet fuel. I'm used to using jet fuel, so I couldn't make it up to that cliff. Now that little system you just saw me hooking up, we're gonna empty this here stop this stream here shortly. But that was basically your system. That little system you saw me hook up stops right over here. It's not hooked into my main grid over here. Actually, there's several main grids over here. That one's only 400. Look at this main grid here. 5,000. this system here. All these generators has been running for, I don't know. What do you say, Jazz? The main base, the main area there. I've had that generator running for what, 2-3 weeks straight without no problems.
About there, yeah. Yeah, sounds about right.
And I don't even actually know if we're using Mark IIs on these or not. Well, I guess we are Mark IIs. Oh, that's a Mark 1. I have a Mark 1 and it's pegging the meter. It's a way to boost your pressure, your water flow in the pipe as you want to reduce it. These pipes actually here, these generators are actually oh, I'm having an issue. Guess I finished this just in time because that's it, folks. The server's starting to restart. Explains why things went haywire. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Leave comments. If you find it helpful, let me know.